Here we go, guys. Just a real quick little video on the Trump meme coin, and it's getting all the attention on X and everywhere else today. So I thought I'd throw it on the chart and do a quick video. And silly me, all this time I thought we are going to get a Bitcoin strategic reserve, and instead we got a pump and dump meme coin. I think I got shorted here, but anyway, just kidding. Don't bring the heat. But how we like to set these charts up, we're looking at the Trump USDT chart here. And what we're also going to do, we're going to look at the main. We always look left to see where the next high pivot, low pivot is on the chart as price is moving up to show, potential resistance levels, support levels, so on and so forth. But anyway, obviously, when it broke out, it ran up back on March 5th to an all-time high here. And of course, pretty much has trended to the downside. So if we make it up that high, that would be where I would, not financial advice. If you're in now, good on you, good play. But I don't know if I would be, adding in here. So when there's just one solid candle like this, we like to go to a smaller time frame. And in this case, the hourly, as you see, all of a sudden it just gapped up, just out of nowhere, and kind of, forming a hourly candle here. We still have, whoa, that's pretty cool. About 30 minutes, no, 1 minute to go on that, sorry. And then let's go to the 15-minute. So what I'm doing, I'm breaking it down, seeing if there's any, like chart formation, highs, lows, pivots that we could look at. Maybe the 2-minute, or even the 2-minute is pretty flat. So right now, not really much to go on. Now we do have a flat 20 up here, and price, it's pulled down to it. As soon as we start losing the 20, and quite frankly, we start losing, I'm going to put blue here for support. That's just the way I like to work. Red resistance, blue support. So you have to go to a 2-minute chart. We're over the 20. 20's flat. That's good. That's generally, decent support until you break it. Okay. And then next support is that blue dash line, about that 2660 area. Then you start breaking it. And then kind of in no man's land. Let's go back to the weekly chart here. And really, we don't have any high pivots, low pivots or anything on the chart until you get right here at this one, going back to the 27th. And of course, we have blue for support. Let's go to the daily and see how far down that is. Yeah, let me raise this up because that was the weekly. So when this thing starts reversing, so my guess, before I say that, my guess is, if it consolidates, they still get people coming in here at this ridiculous level, then the best place to, you know, get out, go short, whatever, would be at that red dash line up there, okay? Previous all-time high. And the further away these double tops are, the stronger they are. Also, when you make a new all-time high, like if we did that today, overnight, whenever, over the weekend, then 70% of the time they fail and you pull back, consolidate, and then either run higher or go lower to the next support level, price level that people are coming in. And then if it starts, rolling over from the 2-minute chart here, which looks like we're getting a little bit of a, little green candle here. Anyway, we break down into that blue dash line here, then we should pull back to the next blue dash line of support or potential support. Now, that's about a 35% move. Wow. Yeah, 35% move there. And then from the recording here, price to the previous all-time high, about a 24%, 25%, let's call it 23.5% move to the upside. So we'll see if we just keep consolidating in here in this tight price range. Now, when price does that, what we teach our traders, just sit on your hands. because 100% of the time, not too many guarantees or 100% in the market are trading, but this is because it will break out. Price can only go, two ways, either to the upside or downside when it's trapped in that small consolidation zone there. Okay. So we'll see when the hype train, stops and we roll over, if we keep, pumping here. But that would be, the safest, again, not financial advice, but the safest place, locations to get here. I'm just looking at these different uh, time levels on here. But when you start getting far and away from the 20, okay, let me give you a life-saving little tip here. I got the 8 simple moving average on here, that gray line, and I'm just seeing how far we are from things. Let's go to the hourly, kind of slow it down a little bit so we can see here. Okay, when you start getting, price starts getting far and away, from the 8, the 20, especially the 200, the bigger that gap, the closer you are, to a high, to an all-time high, or a near-term all-time high. And then guess what? A rollover, another 100% guarantee, promise, however you want to say it, in the markets, on the charts, is that these moving averages, let me take that 8 off, the 20 on any timeline, okay? 2 minute, 5 minute, well, I should use the 5. Let's see if the 15 is clear for you to see. Yeah. Uh, Guaranteed, whatever, you click on, 15-minute, hourly, daily, weekly, whatever, that the 20 and the 200 will always come back together, and then they'll always separate, okay? Far and away. So right now we're getting to be far and away, both price and the 20, based depending on the timeline that you're on. See, they're close together. Consolidation, only one of two ways to go, up or down. Was coming down, caught support, and then we had the gap up here. Not really sure what news set that off, but here we are. So let's go back to the 2 minute, and yeah, just basically in this consolidation, just trapped in here. So it's time to sit on your hands, wait and see uh, what happens next. If you want to play it safe, I definitely wouldn't be getting in here after this big run. This is really where it started here. Boom. Going back to obviously the daily, we were even down here at one time. So technically you have to track from here to the current high. And that's a little bit too far and away from the 20 and the 200 that I want to get and, safely trade this thing, unless you're on a 2-minute chart, in and out, that sort of deal. But guys, appreciate you watching, and we will see you on the charts.